Yo, hope everyone's well, having a good trading week. This video is going to be EURUSD price action of the previous day, so Thursday. Today is Friday. I'm just going to be using the 4-hour and 1-hour chart to just gain a bias for the certain sessions. I'll be going through London session and New York session, what price did, and if there is any setups. So, take a look at EURUSD. Straight away ask yourself, where did the price come from and where does it want to go? So we're looking around here. This is Thursday, so this is yesterday. If we just cut through, let's just say here. Okay. So price is traded from the low here. So it's taken out some previous sell side here. There's order block here, tapped into the order block, traded lower. Look to here. There's an order block here. There's a fair value gap here. So we draw this across. Fair value gap here, order block here. Let's get the mean threshold of that, which is the midpoint. Okay, I'm just going to do one more candle here. So this is like 1 AM, this is a London session. Okay, so the bias for me was long yesterday during London. And so the reasons. So we get the consequent encouragement of this here. Okay. Consequent encouragement of the BISI, which is a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Mean threshold of the order blocks rejected, and the sell side here as well. So there's three things for price to potentially want to turn around. Okay, so there's three reasons: sell side, order block, BISI. Okay, so rejected the BISI here. Where does price want to go to now? So we look here. People have sold this down here. There's buy side above here, so they've just moved their stops here. Buy side there. And what's just above buy side? This fair value gap here. So this inefficiency, so that'd be a nice area to target. And then if we want to keep going, then these equal highs here. So the equal highs here. So that'd be my targets for the London session going into New York. Okay, hopefully that makes sense to you. I'll go into the dollar as well to see if the dollar was also showing me reasons for to go short for dollar, which would push this higher. So let's look on the 1 hour. 1 hour had equal lows here. We pushed up higher, people bought this, drops down lower, so takes that out, taps into the mean threshold of the order block. Also the consequent encouragement of the fair value gap starts running higher, okay? So we're looking for longs here. So since 2 AM to 5 AM is the kill zone. So let's just map that out. There. So that's the kill zone. So 5 AM to 2 AM. I'll target there, there, and there. Okay. So draw from the low. Let's just say to the high here. Premium discount. So it would be buying in this pink box. So this is discount. If it gets into this green area, then we don't want to be buying. It's just going to be low probability. So let's go back to the 5 minute. So after I see this candle here, after I see this candle take sell side and reject, potentially you can wait for the next 1 hour candle as well. But after I see that, then I'll be looking for longs to potentially long this buy side here because of the reasons that I just stated. So after that candle here pushes up higher, okay. Let's see if there's potentially any setup. So what's this here? You could either do this candle here, or these four closed down, downward closed candles. Sorry. So these four closed down candles, down closed candles. Draw that across. Okay. Let's just delete this now. This is a bullish order block. Let's make this. Let's make this green. Let's take out the line as well. Actually, I don't like green. Don't like that colour. Let's do grey. Okay. So this is a bullish order block. So price runs lower. Change state delivery here. Look at price to the exact T of the consequent encouragement of that 4 hour BISI. Runs up higher. Okay, so this is change state delivery, wants to run higher now. Let's go into the 1 minute. Okay, so there's no setup for me for my actual setup, but as I stated in Discord, I'll try and find multiple setups, like multiple entries. So there's a few entries here. So inside this order block, there's literally a simple fair value gap here. So fair value gap here, bullish order block. So bullish order block inside the fair value gap, that's nice. So potential entry here, where would you put your stops? Put your stops, there's this fair value gap here. With sell side, so price potentially we could have wanted to drop down lower, so just below here. If it starts trading up higher, okay, and if you missed that entry, then literally fair value gap here, order block here again, here. So just simple fair value gap. If you take a look at it as well, get the consequent encouragement. That's a nice signature. So look at the consequent encouragement there. So price is rejected from the bullish order block, consequent encouragement runs up higher, then you know you're in the right side of the market. Again, bullish order block, fair value gap, beautiful. If you miss another entry, there's another entry here, consequent encouragement rejects that again to start running higher. So there's multiple entries for you to get in. Using fair value gaps and order blocks. So what does the price do? Just delete this. Starts trading up higher, plays around a little bit, and does eventually take out this first buy side here. Okay, and then does it run into that? And then it runs into the BISI here, and then final target would be the equal highs. But as you'll see in a minute, it just doesn't get there just yet. So once we see the rejection here lower from this down close candle here, there's 9:45 news. It was PMI, I think, price manufacturing index. So there was news there. So what changed my bias to go short during New York session and the afternoon session was, let me just delete all this now. So we go to the 4 hour again. Okay. So we was long on London session, and then we're going to be short, sort of like 10 AM New York session to the afternoon session. So it had been here, so price ran up higher, took buy side, ran into this BISI here, SIBI, sorry. Here. So SIBI. Let me actually just do this. Bearish order block here. Okay, this red line is bearish order block. There's a SIBI there and a SIBI there. So it's rejected the SIBI. Okay, look at the bodies. Okay, bodies tell the story. So bearish order block, SIBI. Get the consequent encouragement of that wick as well. Wicks are gaps. So it's rejected three things: the wick, the SIBI, and the bearish order block. Okay, so let's go to the 1 hour. Again, 1 hour, bearish order block, similar thing. Look away, the bodies are closing here on the 1 hour. Okay, so that's three things for why price wants to potentially go lower. And then I'll take a look at the dollar as well. Let's take a look at the dollar now, sorry. So the dollar was here. Okay, so we're looking at 9 o'clock, 10 AM. Sell side, taken. Bullish order block here. So you can see, bullish order block there. And then there's also that BISI here. Okay, so price closes a teeny bit there, but then pulls up higher. But because of the euro, there's quite a lot of confluences for it to go short. Then with that candle pushing up higher, it doesn't matter too much. 4 hour, the SIBI, the BISI here. Gets consequent encouragement, rejects it nicely. So once I see that candle here, then potentially wants to take the buy side here, and then the high of this weekly opening gap, there's two. So there's the weekly opening gap of the 6th of May with a little bit buy side and that SIBI. And then there's also stated in the previous video, the 11th of September. So look how price is still reacted off this price. So that's why it's always key to just keep on the weekly opening gaps. Daily opening gaps, not so much. But the fact, like, I'll keep this here. Look how price has reacted to this here. So this is just a key level. But some of them I have deleted. But yeah, so we had sell side, order block, BISI, and then the draw liquidity could be the buy side, new weekly opening gap, buy side, and that SIBI here. So, and then for EURUSD, it would have been, so from here, we've seen drop lower, okay, sell side, equal lows here, so equal lows, and then what's just below that equal lows here? This BISI here. So if that makes sense, I'll just draw a line here. So there, this is imbalance there. So the price market wants to come and like trade into that. So let's see if there was any entries. So looking here, this is news at 9:45. I couldn't do anything about it. Drops lower, pulls up, trading lower now. So once I see that hourly candle here, so I've seen it of the consequent coverage of that 4 hour wick, order block here, you even get the mean threshold of the order block, rejects the mean threshold, 4 hour SIBI, look at the bodies, pulls lower, it's taken out this buy side here. So that's when I'll be going short. So 10 AM I'll be looking for shorts. So 10 AM is here. Okay, forgot to also, you draw from the high to the target, premium discount. Okay, so we only want to be selling into a premium, not to a discount. So we're selling in the premium to a discount, sorry. If you watched ICT's video, again, shout out to ICT, I forgot to say, you can earn all of this on his free YouTube, the Inner Circle Trader. But if price running in up close candles is in an equilibrium, then it counts as a bearish order block. So this is a bearish order block here. Okay. Let's just make this grey again. Take that out. Make that like that, delete this. So this is in a premium, bearish order block. Go into the 1 minute, see if there's a entry. Okay. So this high, it's made a high, it's made a low, it's made a higher high, then a lower low. Okay, so these candles here is a breaker. Okay. So let's just get that candle there. Draw across. If you trade breakers, then look at price respecting the high of the breaker. Okay, so your entry could have been in any of this here, potentially could have been at the midpoint. Okay, where your stops be? Stops just above the high, because it's already made that run to take out stops. And that would probably be the only entry for me personally here. And then once it starts trading lower, then it's in a discount, so you can't get into a trade for me personally. So your entry around here, stops there, and trades lower, taking out sell side, and then also back into the BISI, which is there. Okay, so that's what price would have looked like. Trading from here, back into that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it made sense. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below if you've got any feedback about these videos. I hope you're enjoying these. I'm enjoying them too. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Be safe and shout out to the Inner Circle Trader.